excited? Yeah! Who's ready to get rid of some stuff?
In the 21st century, a new tradition has emerged in New York City. Every year, in the days leading up to New Year's Eve, crowds gather in Times Square to celebrate Good Riddance Day. It's a chance to say goodbye and good riddance to the things that got you down in the year gone by. People line up to write down the names of events, personal problems, concepts, and issues they'd like to see less of in the coming year. The papers they write on are then thrown into a large shredder. Good Riddance Day is a thoroughly modern celebration, but the concept has much older origins in Latin America. The organisers in New York were inspired by a festival called Burning the Muñeco, seen here in Colombia. In countries from Mexico to Argentina, effigies, dolls and figures in masks, are burned to say goodbye to the old year. The figures represent people from public spheres such as politics, entertainment and sport who generated news and, particularly, controversy that year. At times, the burning has been misinterpreted by international figures represented in the effigies as being an act of aggression towards them. But rather, it is aimed at the type of event or controversy associated with them, a subtle but important difference. The figures are stuffed with firecrackers and set ablaze at midnight. The fire cleans away the negative energies of the past 12 months, bringing only luck and happiness for the new year. A similar festival with Latin American origins takes place in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Here, a 15-metre-high marionette effigy called Old Man Gloom, or Zozobra, anxiety in Spanish, is stuffed with the troubles of the city and set on fire once a year in September. The effigy is one of the world's largest functioning marionettes, and it can wave its arms and move its mouth to growl at the unwelcome approach of its fate. The character of Zozobra was invented by a community of artists in the early 20th century. The burning was inspired by the traditions of the Yaqui Indians of Mexico. Today, some 50,000 people attend the event each year. All around the world, such acts of destruction have meaning. In Naples, Italy, people throw old furniture and electrical items, such as old toasters and fridges, out of their windows at the stroke of midnight, in the hope that the new year will bring worthy replacements. On the island of Corfu in Greece, large pots are thrown from windows as fearless spectators stand close by. Local organisers say no one has ever been seriously injured during the act, which is believed to ward off bad spirits. Spectators take pieces of the smashed pots home as good luck charms. The custom is said to have its roots in ancient Greece, when people would throw out their old clay planting pots and plant seeds in new ones to mark the coming of spring each April. So what do the people of New York want to say goodbye to on Good Riddance Day? Personal insecurities and anxieties are popular, as well as debts and social problems. Environmental concerns are also high on people's hit lists.
I just feel like a weight lifted off my shoulder. It's just doing it rather than saying, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, but just doing something physically to kind of express that. It just does something.
It seems that globally, the act of saying goodbye, whether by burning, breaking, or shredding, is cathartic. These symbolic acts can bring a sense of optimism and renewed energy to people for the year ahead.